World Wide Web, welcome back to my stock channel. This is James, your favorite ticker picker. This one we're going to take a look at Occidental Petroleum Corporation, OXY, a Delaware company that's headquartered in Houston, Texas. This is one of the few oil companies that we've seen that today's price is actually lower than their peak in 2022 when gas was $5 a gallon. So it shot up 8.84% in 1 year. And it is down 2.35% for the day, up 1% for the week, 4% for the month. This one just hasn't gotten legs with the other oil companies in the recent increase. We're going to try to find out why. And for starters, look at their annual revenue. There's the big boom we're all seeing, $36 billion, $13 billion in profit. An awesome 2022. 2021, they made $2 billion, not as shiny, but on $25 billion. 2020 just laid them out to waste, $14 billion. 2019 laid them out to waste a little bit. They lost $1 billion almost, $500 million. And they made $4 billion in 2018. This company has an operating expense of $10 billion. And for a company that does $36 billion a year, that's 25% of it. So it's a little bit more of an operating expense than you'll see with other oil companies, probably about twice as big as it should be compared to other oil companies. So they're a little bit more high maintenance. Their balance sheet probably doesn't look as good as the other places. I'm thinking, no, it looks the same. Except for they're losing assets year over year. They didn't have a big jump of assets for 2022. They didn't double down or do anything extra to try to pump more later. $42 billion in liabilities, quarter by quarter. Yeah, they're just not adding any assets at any quarter, and they are paying down their credit cards very slowly. How much cash do they have? They have almost $1 billion. Shares outstanding 900 million. Quite a bit of shares outstanding. It's what's keeping the price at this point. What I've been enjoying doing is looking for 2022, looking for the $5 gas. It's coming back in May, so we can look at 2022. That chart goes back too far, sorry. 2022, look at the middle of it. We had a $70 stock here. I think that's about what we can expect if we see those high gas numbers again. We can expect to see this roll into a $70 stock again. The revenues will rebound to about the same revenues. They've been down a bit, but they should recoup right back to where they were. If that happens, if we don't get the $5 gas, which they just cut production usually, and they're going to cut production until they get it, until they're happy with our gas prices, paying way too much, they're going to keep raising it. So I say $70 a share, $65 a share, somewhere in there is the pinnacle of success. It doesn't look like this company doubled up its assets and got prepared for a bigger future. It looks like quarter over quarter, even all through the year, they haven't really added anything. Look at a lot of the other oil companies, they're like doubled down for next time, and they're ready to really roll. And this one here just doesn't look like it's going to roll on the same gear. So 70 is it for them. That's why they're not holding their peak price right now of 70, even though everyone knows $5 gas is, 3 weeks away. Occidental Petroleum, it is a safety net. It's a big company. Let's see if they have a dividend. Dividend, 1.14%. Definitely not worth doing. I don't know. This one here seems to be in the worst of the oil companies category. But it seems like the only one that's down from its 2022 peak. So for that reason, it might go up a little bit more than the other ones from now into the future. But that apparently wasn't true last week when they all went up. So this one didn't shove up 10% like everybody else did. So we're going to put Occidental on the accidental list. and look at the other oil companies because I think they're a lot better. This one here seems to have trouble without $5 gas, or at least a whole lot more trouble than the other ones. And it doesn't seem to have increased its infrastructure a bit. Plus, it's in America, which is, no pipelines. You got to run everything on a choo-choo train. You can't get your oil to production. Getting more land's a pain in the butt. It costs twice as much to get a permit if you can even get one. So just a lot of it's just such a hassle to do business here. But they do drill all over the world. Thank goodness they've gotten out of the United States and moved around to other places. So they should still get to enjoy the ride. They're just not going to enjoy the ride as much as Sunoco and some of these other big players, Exxon and Mobil and all the other big companies, Shell, BP. They're going to be in a much better situation because they have expanded their infrastructure. It doesn't appear that Occidental has. Have a wonderful day. Happy Easter, everybody. Another oil video update. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing updates on a lot of the places that you might want to put your money right now to balance out that portfolio so you're not as shaky with the Dow, not as affected by a recession. We're trying to insulate and make money at the same time. And I'm going to keep doing stock reviews and showing them to you. So hopefully like the video if you like it. I really appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day.